Let's go.
We are live.
We are live. I'm putting on my lipstick, guys, getting ready for all of you. So I can look pretty when I'm live. Ooh, somebody clicked like already. Is that me watching or is that you watching?
I don't know.
Oh, I better turn the sound off so I don't hear myself.
I told you.
Oh my gosh, I look huge.
I'm worried. I think that we should, I feel like we should do a moment of silence for Ukraine and all the people we know who are going through a hard time or whatever.
Okay. That's fine. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I don't know if you want to say a prayer or if you want us to just be silent.
Well, when do you want to do that? When everybody comes on? We're halfway through. Halfway through. Usually, a lot of people are on at that time.
Okay.
You know, because right now they're not going to know. Lord, I look horrible. I've got to quit looking at myself.
Well, they could do the they could watch the replay and
They could what?
But I guess if they come on, they don't watch the replay, huh?
No. I don't know if people watch a replay on the live because I find myself, I can't finish watching the whole live. It's like sometimes it's 2-3 hours long. Like, it's just too long for me to be watching, the whole live. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. So I don't know if people.
It's not as fun.
Huh?
And it's not as fun.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Especially in the beginning, it's like everybody's saying hello to each other for like the first 15 minutes,
Yeah, sometimes longer. I know.
No, except they don't do that here by us. They never say hello to each other. Like they don't know each other at all. Oh, Esme, how are you? Oh no, it's not Esme. It's Miss Gumdrop Forever. It's not Esme. I am so sorry. She is God Forever, and this is Gumdrop. Oh, how are you?
This is Gumdrop?
Gumdrop. Yeah. Esme is God Forever. How are you? How's your day going? We were talking about the weather, how cold, by us it like fluctuates. Here I'm in central Illinois. It's like one day it's 50s, the next day it's 20s, but the nights are still freezing cold, Terry. It's still frost on the car. When you come out, you still got to scrape and heat up your car and everything, So, not
I'm
that
good.
some of you
in California. I'm just doing great.
Yeah, she's living in California with blue skies every day. She don't know what we're talking about. Where are you from, Gumdrop Forever? Oh, it was sunny but cold. I know. That's the thing. It looks sunny, so you think that it's really nice out, and then you go out there, and it's like, man. But I will tell you, our girls, the kittens, they're not even a year old yet, all of them. She's living the life, I know. You know how they say the grass is always greener on the other side? So she might be looking at our snow and going, I really want to go play in that. She could be, going, oh man, I want to be scraping off the ice off the car. And no, you don't think that, where are you from in Illinois, Julie? What part of Illinois? Let's see how close you are to me. I always wanted to meet up with somebody. I never have anybody near me to meet up.
There's a lot of people from Illinois.
Yeah, but Illinois is like, you could drive for like 4 hours and to the other side. Oh, Clon. Hey. Yes. Yes, you were closer to me when I lived in like Elmwood Park or when I lived in Des Plaines. You were closer to me when I was around like Melrose Park. My niece lives in Naperville, where she used to live in Naperville. She's moving to North Carolina now. So that's in that area there. Mm. So what are you crocheting? Are you working on anything, Julie? I know, I'm getting that impression there. I figured that was you, Miss Julie Armstrong.
Oh, you're Julie Armstrong.
We were having a. Oh, you used to live in Melrose Park. Do you remember all the floods they would have? Like, every time they would have like the rain, it just floods the streets there. It's horrible. We were like, who is this Julie Armstrong? Who's this Armstrong woman? And I feel so bad. Hi, Diana. How are you? Iowa. Oh, if I never scrape a windshield again, it will be too soon. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're making Harry Potter. Oh, no. You're good. I was working on the, I don't know how you guys who make the amigurumis, or if anything you stuff, I honestly think you guys are amazing. I was trying to do this couch. It was driving me crazy because all the weird parts to it, it's not like you're crocheting straight or whatever, you know what I mean? You have to like, it was driving me crazy. And I swear like one side of my armrest is thicker than the other one. It was like, so, yeah.
Hi, Angela.
Well, hi, Angela. How are you, Angela? Come back in restaurant? No, I did not. I never really went out to eat over. Is it in Melrose Park? I've never really been there, like, kind of went to eat around there. Oh, how long did you live there? That is just crazy. We were like, literally, we could have been, like seeing each other, probably passed you up. Hey, I probably cut you off and on the road at one time or another.
No, really, it was the old lady driving in front of you that you couldn't get around, was driving you crazy.
Oh, she knows me too good. What are you guys working on, ladies? Angela and Diana, are you guys working on anything? I'm working on my green blanket. Oh my gosh. I tell you, there's something about a solid color where it's like so monotonous. Do you know what I mean? When you're crocheting something huge and it is one solid color, it is just like, it seems to take it forever. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, I'm glad that everybody's doing good. I'm cold. My arthritis is acting up. Oh my gosh, I don't like that. You're making a dishcloth. My goodness. For a long time, I would watch everybody showing. I know I told her top is gorgeous. I asked her, did you crochet that? And she's like, no.
No. I might, though. I was thinking about it when I put it on, that I might see if I can do it. I'm not good at doing clothes. I've never really done them. And so I don't know that I can edit it to be what I exactly want, because no pattern is exactly what I want.
Yeah, I found you're absolutely right. I've stopped like really looking at tutorials. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I will tell you what works for me. I will take my top, whatever, and I kind of base it on that, the body, the size of it, because I'm noticing that everybody has like different dimensions. What's a small here is not what a small is somewhere else. Like, oh, you're making a dish mat too, Diana? Oh, and 2 napkins. Yeah. I was just shopping with Emily, with my daughter, Emily, for shoes. And I'm telling you, the shoe sizes were so off. I was like, I can't believe even in shoes, the sizes are so off. Like, you could be, it's crazy. Diana, how come you're making all these whips like that? I thought you like to work on one thing at a time. Am I rubbing off on you?
Where were you, Diana, when we did our whips challenge?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, she wasn't whipping them then. She's whipping them now. Oh. We're just crazy. But what I was saying is that I remember watching like people making dishcloths, and I'd be like, why is everybody making dishcloths? Like, what's the big deal about dishcloths? And then I actually made one, and then I saw how much nicer they are than actual dishcloths that you buy in a store. Like they are just absorb better and everything. And then I'm like, I make a nothing but dishcloths now. You know what I mean? For the kitchen. It's funny.
But if you didn't make a top, like let's say I want to make a sweater, I have to know how to like do the ribbing on the neck. Or where to start or where to increase. Yeah. If I've never made a top before, how would I know that? I wouldn't know how to do that. Well,
then you should watch. You should watch like I watch a tutorial and how they do like the neckline, depending on the kind of neckline you want. But like I think Crystal starts when she does her top, she does them from the neckline first, I think. You know, like some people do them differently. And then, but the sizing, you do your own sizing. I mean, chaining on and all that. Do all that. And then it'll tell you. But when it comes time to put it together, then watch those. You know what I mean? Like I've learned the hard way because I sometimes feel like, you know, the sizing is off. Like I actually feel like Crystal's sizing is more accurate to my body. Like when I do her, it actually fits me. And then somebody else I will watch, and I swear that it makes it's smaller on me. Do you know what I mean? Than when I do so. It's just I find it very frustrating, you know. Yeah. And then I would be honest with you. I do not use the exact yarn they use, and that makes a big deal.
Right.
You know. So Doris from Rose Cottage Studio. I have to look that up. Let's write that down. She says you should look her up. She will explain things better to you. Doris from Rose Cottage. I'm going to look her up. Yeah. It's not, you know.
Diana doesn't like crocheting dishcloths, but she makes a lot for other people.
Oh. Oh. And why is that, Diana? Don't you like making, do you make them for gifts? Is that what you do? Yeah, cardigan. Yeah. That's what I'm a little afraid of, is making long sleeves, even though I have made, I don't know.
I'm worried about attaching the sleeve.
Well, you know, not like it's kind of funny because I remember my mom knitted, and she used to make sweaters and like whole sets for the kids all the time. Yeah. And she used to make separate pieces all the time. She never knitted like everything was done separately, you know, and then she would sew it all together. In crochet, it's different. In crochet, you could literally make one piece the whole time without ever, you know, sewing them on. Crystal does it like that. And but in knitting, it's like everything is, you know, separate, and then you sew it, you know.
Yeah, and you know, because it's crochet month, I'm knitting this month.
What was your project for that you had to work on? I forgot already. I mean, you've been getting off really lightly lately, you know.
It was to do something from your list.
Oh, see, how does she always pick the easy stuff? It's like, you know, what did you pick? The washcloth that I knitted? Is that what you did?
No, but I thought about it.
No. Shame on you. Shame on you.
I did the shawl, but I did a prayer shawl. So I kind of added to it.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, how much stuff do we have left on the wheel?
6 things.
Oh, God. Man, because, you know, I feel like I have been suffering a lot.
That's because you always think you're suffering.
Yes, I am wearing one of my batis. Yes. Yes. You know, it's funny because I kind of think this one is a gaudy colors and all, but my son actually likes this one a lot. I am wearing a sweater underneath because I'm kind of chilled today. I am really feeling it in my bones. And so, yeah, I'm wearing one of my batis, but I feel like I'm looking really huge on it. I'm excited about crocheting my body. It's coming out pretty good. But yeah. I'm the only thing I'm afraid of is that it's, you know how it's like one size and it drapes and it just kind of like, you know, it's flowing, that it won't flow like this because it's crochet. Do you know what I mean? Like this is
big enough with small enough yarn.
Well, it is a size 3 I'm using and it's thin enough, but like this material is very thin, very breathable, you know, so it just drapes. And with crochet, it's different. You know, it's kind of like crocheting a sock and knitting a sock. It's 2 separate, you know. So we'll see how it goes.
You've crocheted and knitted one?
Who, me? Are you asking me?
Yeah, you said they're 2 different things. I'm wondering how you know that.
I'm talking about a sock. A knitted sock is like, you know, it stretches. It actually looks like a sock that you would buy in a store. Remember my sock problem I had with the, you know, when I was trying to crochet a sock?
Yeah.
Otherwise, they look like booties. They don't look like socks. You know that. Oh, my God. I had this fancy, remember that fancy, I had this idea. I was going to crochet socks for everybody for Christmas. I couldn't even do I didn't like how they were coming out at all.
Did you make one pair?
I did. And I tried it on and I felt like it just stretched too much. Like I made one leg, one sock, and I ended up unraveling it. I didn't like the way it came out. I thought it was very thick compared to a regular. I wanted it to look like a sock that you buy in a store, which is, I'm asking.
Go in a shoe.
Huh?
You wanted it to go in a shoe. Right?
Yeah. Is that, huh? Well, what kind of yarn drapes, Diana? Is there a specific yarn that drapes like that?
Yeah, thin one.
Yeah. Well, I'm using a size 3 Nordica yarn from Hobby Lobby. I'm hoping that that's going to work.
A fingering weight yarn would work really well.
Oh.
It'd give it a beautiful drape.
Yeah, except that it's probably like this, huh? I'm already going like this, you know. But it's coming along. It's coming along. Teri, is that a material or is that your top? Is it material on the bottom or is it crocheted? Oh, I like that whole design. Like too bad you can't find yarn like that. Variegated like that. That's pretty.
Well, you could knit it like this. I bet I could knit one like this that would look pretty similar.
Well, then do it. I'll do my batik.
I don't know about knitting to be able to put it together.
Well, you want to knit it. Why can't you just crochet it?
Because it won't look the same.
Oh, a loose stitch. See, the thing is, I don't want to wear anything else underneath it. And I think a loose stitch, and then I would have to wear like a slip underneath, you know? Yeah. You know, the whole point of the bati is to be like carefree, you know, like you come home from work and you put it on and not worry about anything else that should be, you know, that is tight on you.
But you're wearing something under it now.
Yeah, I am. I actually am because, like I said, I came home. I'm feeling a little chilled, but normally, yeah, it's you know, no. Mm-mm.
What about like a 2-weight cotton acrylic blend or something?
I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it is. I'm gonna try it on, and then if I don't feel that it's wide enough or like giving it what I want, I'll add like two. I'll do a couple more, and I'll add like 2 strips going down. To give it more.
Yeah.
Besides, you're not gonna see me like walking around in it. This is for me. Like
I don't know. We saw you wearing them all walking around in them.
I've been wanting to do that video for a long time like that, but then I thought that's just crazy. I thought that was crazy. You don't want to show. Now you all know my full figure,
Okay, let's do our moment of silence thing.
Yeah, go ahead, Teri.
Go ahead.
I do all the talking all the time. They probably think that I don't let you. I'm hogging the limelight all the time.
Okay, so yeah, you're right, Diana.
What did she say? I don't have the screen up. It went blank
on me. Tick reminds her of caftans.
Yes. You know what I almost, for that video, what I almost did the caption, I was going to say channeling Mrs. Roper. But then I thought, how many people still remember Mrs. Roper? Remember Mrs. Roper?
Yeah.
Three's Company? But then I thought that way, how many of us old folk only know that? But what about the rest of the world? Do they know Mrs. Roper? She used to wear those captainals all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Teri. Go ahead. Teri's got an announcement to make.
Okay, so I would like to just take a moment of silence for the Ukrainian people and what's going on over there. And there are a lot of people that I know, and probably that are going through a really struggling time right now. And so I would like to just do that. Can we do that?
Yeah, I'm okay. Is everybody okay with that? Because, we don't want to offend anyone, but, and that's true. There's a lot of people we know that are having a lot of issues in their lives. And, yeah, you're right about that, So when do you want to begin that? And just, you do the whole thing and then on and off and, okay, boss?
Okay, I don't really know how to do it.
Well, just say starting now, to do a time, for how long you want to do.
Okay. So you can do whatever you want. You can pray or not pray or send good thoughts or whatever is your thing.
Yes.
Do our own thing in some silence for right now. Let's go.
Okay. It's all right. How long? Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. I know that that's not part of our normal thing, but it's been really weighing on me lately, and I just felt like it was something that I needed to do.
Yeah. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Diana, do you remember Three's Company? That's who Mrs. Roper was. She was one of the characters in Three's Company. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nobody likes war. War is horrible for everyone. And it's like a step back,
Yeah.
because we're kind of past all that, but we don't want to get political or anything here, but we're kind of past all that. We shouldn't have to be dealing with that now, So do you guys, did Maud wear them too? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Do you remember Maud? Did she wear them? Yeah. I don't know if she did. Oh man, you're really dating yourself there. Good Lord. I am sorry, Julie.
Considering you didn't know her, a half hour ago, and now you're teasing her.
And she always leaves me such nice emails, man, 52. Oh my God, I'm older than her, way older. And you're definitely older than her. So oh, Julie, you're just a baby. Okay, so do you want to show do you want to do our project? So what did you end up choosing to do? Your project was what?
First, I want to ask a question because I really want to know the answer to this. If you guys will be so kind as to let me know what is your favorite size yarn you like to use and your favorite hook size that you like.
Oh, can I answer too?
Want to know.
Can I answer? Or is it just for them? I want to participate. Diana, you're 70. You are no way. You are way too young. I think 70 is a real good number. That's a good number. What's your favorite size of yarn? I think I like a 4. I think you do a lot of 4. That's like a good one where it's not too thin and it's not too thick. And you can use it for just about, in my opinion, to make anything. With you know what I mean? Like with some yarns, you can only, Jay's a good hook. I find myself using I hook a lot. And let me see, there's 2 of them that I use all the time. And what is the other one? Hold on, I have to look. What does that say?
Yeah, I like a size 3 weight yarn as well, but I like a J hook. I don't always use it with a 3 weight, but I use my J hook almost all the time.
What's a 5 hook?
A 5 would be a H.
A what? H?
H.
Oh yeah, so I do like H too. I use a lot of H and I. I find myself.
You use an H on a 4 weight?
No. Mm-mm. There's another one that I like to use. Hold on, what's this one? Oh, a G. I like to use that mostly for like on my 3, my size 3 weight that I like it. I rarely follow the hook sizes they tell you to use. I always kind of like, it's kind of like cooking. You kind of a little bit of that, a little bit of that. And I kind of like always, I'll try it out. And if it's too loose, then I go a size hook lower, or you know what I mean? But I rarely go, I guess I'm a rebel like that. I kind of, I'm not a tight crocheter. One of my ministry ladies, she was a very tight crocheter. She did not like to have any gaps in her crochet. She liked it to be like just, no gaps in any of her, at all. So she would use it even smaller hook than what it required to get that tightness in there. So you could not see any light going through it at all. That's how she was. In fact, if yarn was like that and it was leaving a gap, she used to take thread. Or like a lot of those not even thread that you use for sewing, but those other threads that you buy, like, people use for crafting. And she would double it, put it on the yarn to make it thicker.
Wow.
She used to do that a lot. She liked it very tight. And but so I'm not. Yeah. Oh, you like size 3? Oh. Yeah. That's pretty. That's a rare. Yeah. Diana likes a 4 and a J. That's about, I think, the standard, don't you think? What do you use, Teri? What do you like?
I like a 3.
You like a 3?
Yeah.
I did not think you liked. I thought that might be too thin for you. I know you don't like thin yarn.
Well, I don't like thread yarn, but I prefer to use a size 3 than a size 4. I hardly ever use a 4. Yeah, and I don't like to use a 5. But
all that parfait yarn, isn't that like a 4?
Parfait is classified as a 5, but yes, it's more like a thicker 4. But yeah, I use it because that's what everyone in the house likes.
I know. So that's what I mean, though. You use a lot of parfait, so that's why. What's your favorite hook size then?
A J.
A J.
Mine is 6.5. Whatever that is. Mine is, I don't know. I don't do it. I do numbers.
Hi, Christina. Likes a K, and Madison likes none of it. But Christina but she likes a 6-weight yarn.
That's what I was gonna say. K is a large. Where's my thing? I'm trying to see where's my hooks. I lose more hooks, I'm telling you, in my room than anything.
So we're gonna have to
yeah. I don't normally like to follow the, and I don't like, if I start, and this is my problem, I think, when I, I don't follow the yarns that they use. I don't follow the hooks that they use. So then I pick a project and I never really feel like it comes away out like theirs, like whoever is, in the pattern, because I'm not really following the recommended, yarn or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And whose fault is that?
I don't know. I think it's their fault. They should know what I like.
Well, they should tell us. I think that, yes, they should tell us if we used a smaller or bigger weight, how it would be. I think they should give us directions for that as well.
Oh, like an alternate? Like you can use, yeah, I see what you mean. Well,
our pattern never comes out right when we change the yarn.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Wait, everybody likes your top.
Thank you. Hi, Sandy.
Hi,
welcome.
Oh, honey. Oh, I'm darling, though.
Yeah, there you go.
Sandy. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. So, okay, so are you going to show your work?
Yeah.
Fabulous. I did that. Ooh, fabulous, darling.
I did a shawl or wrap, but I wanted to make it a prayer shawl.
Uh-huh.
So that was kind of hard for me because I don't live alone.
Yeah.
And my daughter and her 6 children live here. So it was like always being interrupted. And when I get interrupted, sometimes I get frustrated. So I didn't work on it except like after everyone went to bed.
You should explain to them why, because I've never heard anybody. She took this prayer shawl 100% to how you're supposed to be praying over the person and you're thinking positively. She would not work on this prayer shawl unless it was all happy thoughts, happy, positive atmosphere, no crying babies. no, you know, like I thought, man, she really took it to the next level. Like, absolutely. She was in a sound room.
Yeah, but come on, you should know me by now. If I do anything, I try to do it the best I can do. And if I'm doing a prayer shawl and I'm sending it to someone for good wishes and I'm frustrated or I get upset or whatever's going on, and then those negative feelings transfer into the shawl, even if it's only a few minutes, I don't know how that's going to affect the person who receives it.
Oh, wow. Her love went into it. I know, Sharon. You know, when I find myself, when I'm making a blanket for someone, I just think about them, but I don't, I can't get them off my mind. But I never went to the lengths you did. Honestly, I thought when she first told me that she was doing that, I thought that maybe she's making me, you know, she wants to make sure that my life is all calm and positive and all. But then I found out, no, it's not for me. But I still love her. You know, I still love her. She's over there. Look at her. She's there's something not right there.
Okay, so you ready?
Yeah.
So can you see the pattern in there?
Is it like a purplish shades?
It is. It's a crystal cake, and I think it was called like Moonlight Mist or something. It's like a dark blue and a purple with a glitter in it.
Yeah. But the purple's coming out really nicely because usually purple comes out bluish. You know,
you see the design?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like some kind of a diamond.
No.
Is it a heart?
Yep.
You know, I got to look through my bifocals, and I'm not very good at it.
So they go all the way.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Teri.
Now I can finally give it to the person who I made it for.
She's such a and you see how she always gets those nice projects that are like, you know, just look at, she was crocheting all by herself lovingly, and it turned out gorgeous and all. And what do I have to do? A cat couch that is a pain in the butt to do. I was like, never again. I'll show you my cat couch, but you can't look at it too closely because it's kind of wonky. But
the cats will smooth it right out, I'm sure.
I had one of them. One of the girls was already, spread out on there like this. Although my daughter Emily keeps saying that it's like it looks more like an armchair than a couch, but you know. But it's going in the hallway where one of them sits. So don't judge me, guys. I did the best I could. Okay, here's my couch. Don't look. Oh no, wait. I don't want to show you too much because you're gonna see all the wrong things. So I made my pillow too, and I stuffed it with yarn. There it is. So it's removable. And that's it.
Cool.
And I use chunky yarn. And that's why it's like multicolored, but that's what it is, you guys. Oh no, don't look too much on the side because good God, you're going to see all the mistakes. You're going to see all the mistakes. So yeah, the cats are going to go. It's going in the hallway. It's going to go in the hallway where nobody's going to see it because it's dark. And it's just... So when you spin the wheel, can I have a good project this time? You know?
You have a good project every time. Who you kidding?
Oh, my God.
All right, let's see.
All right, let's do our spin. And then I'm going to put it out because one of the girls wants to sit on it already. All right. Who are we doing first?
I think you're up first.
Oh. I hope you get the tablecloth, Teri.
Oh, I need to. Ooh, it landed on a pair of socks, but I need to figure this out because.
Hello, I love to crochet. How are you?
Top sweater, right?
What?
You did your top sweater, right?
Yeah. Hi, Susan.
Okay.
Don't be adding more stuff to mine, okay?
No, I'm taking it off. Hold on.
You should come prepared.
I am. But
Oh.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Spin it, baby. Spin it. Huh?
You can see
No,
it, right?
I don't see the wheel. You ask me that every time.
Oh. And you say that every time.
Should I say something different? I should say, yeah, Teri, I see 5 wheels on here. Good job.
Okay, can you see it now?
No, I see there's something behind it. I see the, what does it say? Design, crochet, and write out pattern. And behind it, I see a circle.
Yeah, well, that was your wheel.
Well, can I see the wheel?
Yeah.
Actually, guys, we really love each other. We really, really do. That looks really nice. I like that purple. You made me look good, Teri. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, something good. Come on. That's yours, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you spinning yours now?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to do mine first.
I did do yours.
What did you do? Tablecloth for Teri. Hallelujah. Maybe she'll suffer a little bit this time around. Like what I did. What did I get?
You read it.
What was it?
Design,
I have to do a pattern? What the heck is just one time?
You want me to spin it again for you?
What? I can't even read a pattern, let alone write a pattern.
Okay, do you see your wheel?
You already spun it. So I have to create something and write a pattern for it.
And make it.
Hi, Mary Bell.
You have to make it too.
Did I say that she's my friend? Because I'm beginning to think she just. I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy something and then I'm going to copy the pattern and send it to you. What is wrong with you guys? Like, can you root for me one time?
Hi, Susan. Hi, I love to crochet.
God.
Hi, Maribel.
You know, I deserve this because I deserve this very much. You know why? Because I talked her into doing this thing. She did not want to do it. And I pushed her. Let's do it. It's going to be fun, Teri. It's going to be fun. We pick each other's projects. Well, you know,
and I even asked her what she wanted to do so she could give me suggestions, and she refused to do it.
I trust you, Teri.
Well,
I trust you.
Now,
so what did she do? Hi. Okay, Julie. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Julie. I'm glad now I know who you are. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Jane. How are you? Did you see my challenge for that? I'm telling you, Jane, I don't think she's my friend. I think she's gonna. What the heck am I gonna do?
Are we gonna be friends at the end of this?
No, I don't know. No, you know what's going on is I love to crochet, wants to know what we do. What we did is we picked 12 projects for each other. And so I picked something for her and she picked something for me. For 12 projects, we put those projects on a wheel. So I have my own wheel that she, and then every month we spin and then we see what I have to work on that she picked. So she picked for me. This month is I have to design something and write a pattern. So we're just trying to be fun, yeah, you don't think it's going to be easy, right? I know it's not easy. Just play with some stitches in a blanket. Jane, I am going to write something up, but who says it's a pattern? Maybe I'll write a story. And I'm just going to, but I'll put it like in the crochet, I'll just put a whole bunch of, abbreviations on the page and I'll say, here's my pattern. I wouldn't mind doing a tablecloth. I think that would be fun. But I'm gonna be a good sport, and every month, you see how easy I am for her. I give her nice stuff that everybody's gonna say, Teri, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. And then
I think we should switch, Diana. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because she's got plenty of patterns that she already wrote up. So
Look, you could crochet a blanket and every time you change a stitch, just write it down. Then you've got the product and the pattern already done.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you cook things from scratch, right?
Yeah, but look.
Use the same philosophy.
You know how I cook? Okay. I am a mediocre cook. I cook so I can survive, but I do not cook like both my kids cook. Both my kids are real cooks. I go in the kitchen and I'm like this. What seasoning should I put in there? Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I just hope and pray it tastes good, Whereas what does Emily always tell me? Did you make it with love? Did you put love in it? That's why my dishes never come out like their dishes do, So don't tell me that I need to crochet like I cook, because that's going to be like. But you know what? I'll do it. I'll make you, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do my best, and then Teri's going to do a Mandela tablecloth that's going to like rock the world.
I was actually thinking about making one with thread.
With what?
Thread.
Bread.
Thread.
Oh, thread. But you don't like thread. That would be a challenge.
Right.
Especially with those nails. That would be a challenge. I think you should do it with the thread. Absolutely. What do you all say, huh? Let's make it hard for her for a change. She's over there, whistling Dixie every time she crochets. So let's just let's make it a difficult.
Okay, did y'all know that Lottie won this last month for using the most yardage?
Oh yeah. Did you also know that Lottie's right hand was ready to fall off? And I complained the entire month how much pain my hand was in. And did you all know that I also carried yarn with me everywhere I went, including the bathroom? No, crocheting every day, all day long, just to beat this woman. So, I think, yeah. But I'm only joking. We love each other.
And what is it Joey said?
What? I think everybody's agreeing that you need to make it with thread.
Yeah.
Do you have enough thread?
Isn't that what a tablecloth's made with? It's not made with a 4-weight yarn.
I'm going to send you some thread. I have some thread for you.
I have some.
And I have a hook for you too. It's so tiny.
That I won't be able to hold it.
Hey, what about that thread that you bought? Remember it was on the spool? And you said, my God, it's so thin.
I know, but I have something I want to make with that.
What are you going to make with that? That's thread.
that pattern that I sent you with the scoop kind of neck sweater.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I want to make with it.
I am enjoying my win, Diana, because it's going to be the only win I'm going to have. So, you know.
You're right. I hate to use thread. I hate skinny yarn. I love a 3-weight. A 2-weight sometimes is okay, but you go smaller than that and I'm a mess.
Well, you know why? Because it's probably just takes it's monotonous. You know, it's like knitting. You could knit a blanket, but you could knit all evening and you only got this much done. And you crochet and you got this much done in an evening. You know, that's what it is. It's monotonous with this, you know, little thread and all. But yeah, you know, I'm not going to complain, you know. I'm going to complain all month.
Yeah, and she says that I psych her out, but all month she said, "Oh, I was so unproductive today. Oh,
I
my
was.
body hurt.
I did not,
my shoulder
you know,
and my hand hurt. I couldn't do anything.
He did.
I've been unproductive all week." And then she won. Okay, who's psyching who out?
I had to, because I had to bluff her out that she would put the hook down, for God's sakes. You know, I had to make sure, because you know what? Just think about it. We're going to do this all year. So we're going to work like this all year. I mean, that's crazy.
I've been working like it all year already.
But that's all right. I love it. I mean, you know, make it fun. You know, we're competitive. What can we say? Teri wants to beat me all the time. It just makes it more fun. I mean, what are you going to do? You know, you get tired of it after a while, you know.
You have to make it interesting, you know. Well, I don't want to be like everyone else on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, now that everybody loves now that everybody loves your top, maybe you should crochet one like that now.
Maybe.
Yeah. I have a whole bunch of thread and I always wonder, what do they use it for? Is it really just for crocheting, or do people do other crafts with it? Like I see people buying it at, like, you know, at the stores, at the yarn stores, those, you know, is that what you guys are talking about, those? So like, what are people really using for that?
That comes like on a spool?
Yeah.
For tablecloths.
Really? Because I see people buying a lot of that, like, you know, and I thought, well, maybe it's some other craft. Yeah. Yeah, she did 200,000 yards last year. Yeah. You know.
No, only 169.
Oh, don't be giving her extra credit, Diana. I mean, come on.
And the best part about it is that Denise Hoffman comments on every single one and tells me how many whales that equals, and if it makes it to the moon and back, and how many yards.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Because I swear she mentioned one time that you ran the whole length of the football field a couple times or something like that. I was like,
that's what she's doing.
Oh, tatting.
You're right.
That's what they use that thin yarn for? That's tatting? That's just incredible. So you must use up a lot of that, because tatting is pretty thick if you look at it. It's like, I never could really. Wow. So it requires a lot of thread then when you're tatting. Huh. That's
anything you do requires a lot of thread because it's so thin. Oh, and earrings too, Maribel says. That's right.
Earrings? Yeah. I never really made earrings. I think Tina from The Rose, she does earrings really nicely too. She does a really good job with them. You know, yeah. She does beautiful jewelry with that. Yeah, it's just so thin. I guess it's hard to imagine working with it. But you know what? It's crafting. My mom used to make doilies. I remember this so well. When I was a little girl, my mom used to make doilies all the time, and she used to make them white. And she used them like real thin yarn, like that, super thin, almost like thread. And she would starch him, and she would starch him not like we spray it with the like she would starch him like in this gel thing. I remember, or maybe I'm remembering it wrong. And then to make him stiff, they were real stiff when she was done with them. So you never ironed them. They were just like when you and they were like all over this. She would use them all over the house. Like it was very popular in Poland, is what I mean. Polish people love doilies. They love doilies, and the especially white ones, you know. So, but my mom used to work on that all the time. Now you couldn't get her to do anything. She doesn't like to knit anymore. She used to knit all the time. Like she's like, I don't have patience for it. And I go, but mom, she used to knit outfits for the kids. Like,
Yeah.
you know, all the kids had their own sets and everything, and that takes a lot of work. And she had patience then, but she don't have patience now. You know. I hope I never get like that, because I can't imagine not crafting, not doing our crocheting. You know, I think I would cry if I couldn't do that no more. You know, I went to the hairdressers one time, and I was crocheting, and everybody's always, this happen to you guys when you go out in public and you crochet? People are like, can't take their eyes off of you. Does this happen to you guys? Like they just cannot, and they talk about you in front of you, like to each other, like, oh, my mom used to crochet. This happens to me all the time. It's almost embarrassing, you know, because they won't come and ask me what you're doing, but you can hear them talking about you, you know. And I had an elderly lady one time at the hairdressers, and she leans over to me and she goes, oh, I used to crochet, but I can't do it anymore because of my arthritis. And I just thought I was going to cry when I remember that so well. I said, what do you mean you can't? Like, I can't even imagine the day where I won't be able to do it. Like that, I find that very sad, you know. But do people approach you guys when you're crocheting? Do they stare at you in public like you're,
They always come and talk to me.
They always talk to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they just talk about me, but do they tell you that my mom used to crochet? I get that all the time.
No, they'll say, oh, did you make that? Or are you crocheting or knitting? Oh, yeah, that's really beautiful.
You know what else I get? I get, oh, if I had time, you know, if I had time, and, you know, if I wasn't so busy all the time and I had time, like I always feel like, well, what are they trying to say, that I don't do anything? Like I don't have a life. If I had time, I would do that one day when I have time, you know, if I wasn't so busy, you know, I'll crochet too.
Maribel says people come and talk to her when she's doing it.
Yeah, well, Maribel is a young, attractive woman. So yeah, you know, her hair is always done nice. I've seen pictures of her on Facebook. I'm just talking a lot of crap today, Teri. I'm just gonna be in trouble big time.
Yep. I'm saving it for you.
So are you gonna make that top then, Teri, that you've been talking about for the last year of your life?
What top?
That you always wanted to make.
I made a top already.
But I thought you said you wanted to make the top like you're wearing now, remember, with the sleeves?
I don't know. Like
you're not going to.
I don't have experience in making garments, so I feel like I'm not equipped to try to design the pattern to match something at this point.
Okay. I'm not equipped to design and and write a pattern, but I'm gonna scribble something down, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do a tablecloth with thread, which you know I hate. So, you know, I don't know
What project? Do you remember what project you were working on that you were like having such a hard time? Was it the Mandela picture? No. Was it the wall hanging? Did you turn it into a clock?
I don't think I really
She was making that wall hanging, and she was like messaging me constantly. I can't do this. This thing, I ripped it out so many times. And I'm like, yes, she's suffering. She's finally got something she can't do, you know, because I'm always struggling. And next thing I know, she whips out this clock that she made, that she crocheted. And I'm like, you're supposed to be struggling.
Yeah, but any struggle you get through, right?
Yeah, you do. You do. You do. What are you drinking? Are you drinking your keto drinks?
No, I am drinking a strawberry watermelon Red Bull with coconut milk in it.
A Red Bull, strawberry with coconut Red Bull. There's such a thing in the world as a Red Bull, coconut, and strawberry.
No, I got the Red Bull and I add strawberry and watermelon flavor, sugar-free, of course, and then I add coconut milk.
Why? That is disgusting.
No.
Red Bull is disgusting. I thought you weren't going to drink the Red Bull no more. You just want to have a heart attack. Teri.
No. I've checked my blood pressure after I drink it and a few hours after, and it's not really bad.
It's not really bad, but it's up there, but it's not really bad.
No, it's not really up there. It's like maybe 5 or 10 points higher than it was before I drank it, but it's still not high.
It is her own concoction. I'm surprised she can even, eat anything after that. Doesn't it? Oh, I don't know. Red Bull, I've had Red Bull one time. I took a sip. I didn't even finish it. I thought it was like, whoa. It didn't even taste like a drink to me. It tasted like, I don't know. And I just worry about your heart, Teri. It belongs to me. So your heart belongs to me, Teri, so I worry about it.
Okay, you go right ahead, Lottie. You worry about it for me, okay?
I'm going to hold it in my palm. We're so stupid, you guys. I know. I know. It's a tender moment, isn't it?
Okay, so I asked a question earlier that everybody wasn't here, so they weren't able to answer. What is your favorite weight of yarn and your favorite hook size? Because, inquiring minds want to know.
And why do you want to know? Because you keep asking that to everybody, but, you didn't tell me why. Is there a reason why you want to know this?
I just want to know.
And what are you going to do with that?
Who knows? You never know.
Do you I told you, do you remember my answers?
Yes, a 4-weight and a G, H, and I hook.
Yeah. And I don't like nothing on my handle. You know that, right?
I know. You don't like anything on your handle, but you want me to send you a lighter hook.
I didn't say I wanted you to send me one of those hooks. I didn't say that. I just see that you're passing them around to everybody else, but to the love of your life.
What does that mean if it doesn't mean I want you to send me one?
It's called jealousy, okay?
Yes, I've noticed that.
Oh, where's the wait with J hook? With J hook.
5.5, yeah.
That seems to be the popular hook. Although I always thought that I was the popular hook that people majority of the time would, crochet with an I hook. But do you guys find that the hook has to feel good in your hand? Like it can't just be any type of hook. It has to feel good. I have all different kinds of hooks, and let me tell you, some of them I won't even touch or I put down because the flow of it doesn't work right. If that makes sense, it doesn't glide as well or whatever, and I get very frustrated. And I will put it that even if they're the same brand, I find that sometimes it doesn't work as well. Do you know what I mean? Do you guys have the same problem like that? Because I do. I find that even it could be the same type, same size, but it's maybe I work one in more than the other. I wear it out.
Could be. I've never used a clover hook. Have you?
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I'm pretty naive. No, I shouldn't say naive. I'm a kind of ignorant when it came to a lot of the yarny stuff in general until I came to YouTube, because I was just kind of like, I didn't know like a lot of things about, all the different types of hooks that are out there. What's a good hook? What's not a good hook? Even types of yarns and all. Like I did not, or even like the different things people use, like a yarn bow or, a winder, and things like that. I was very ignorant of things like that. I crocheted, but I didn't know that there was so much out there is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I was kind of not, I didn't know till I came to, maybe because I feel like I was self-taught, even though I was shown how to crochet, but I was never, my mom was more of a knitter. And I never really went anywhere with it till I was old, till I was in my 40 or 42. So I feel like I'm self-taught. It's not like I really learned, anybody showed me how to do stitches or how to do, a lot of the techniques until I actually came to YouTube. You know what I mean? And then I started watching. Like, I didn't even know that, like, there were all these clearances everywhere or different, I just didn't know a lot of things. I learned that all through here. Yeah. And Red Heart. Exactly. I would go to Walmart. I never really went. And I still find I'm learning a lot about the specialty yarns, and things like that. Like, I just didn't know all that. I didn't know that there was so much out there to really learn, So yeah. So like when people would be like, oh, and then another thing that I thought was like all the subscription boxes that are out there, like all these companies that you can have subscription boxes, like I'd be like, oh my gosh, or like Ice Yarns or like a lot of these, places that people buy yarn from that, I've only bought yarn in a store, like it, you know what I mean? Like it was just, it was like being here on YouTube, like opened up my eyes in a lot of different ways. Like I didn't know, And then, you know what, one of my lady friends, from my ministry, she ended up like, even with hooks, I thought this was like the metal ones were all the boys ones, and then she gave me this bamboo one. One of the ladies in my ministry gave me a bamboo one, and I've never even realized that. Oh, wow. I really love that bamboo. And I lost it. And I left it at my son's house one time, I remember, and I never recovered it. I don't know where they probably threw it out when they were moving. Who the heck knows? But I lost it. And I realized the difference in your wrist. Like I never even put that together, that I could buy a certain type of hook that would make my wrist not hurt as much. So it's all learning. It's a learning process. I'm not like educated in the yarny world as like a lot of people are. It was a learning process for me.
It's
You know,
hard
like,
to buy yarn online when you can't feel it or see it, or just in a picture.
yeah, yeah, I agree. I would try to buy yarn and then I go, but I need to see how big that is. Like I can't even like picture it in my head because I would be, and see, I can't get past that because I never really bought for myself. I would buy for the ministry yarn. So then you would try to get the cheaper, make that buck last longer, to get more for that money than you can because it's going towards ministry. So like I would justify like, okay, so I know it sounds terrible, but to spend a lot of money on yarn, like on a skein of yarn, it would be like, it's hard for me to do because I'm thinking on the other hand, I can buy maybe, 2-3 skeins of this for the same amount. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it was always hard. It's hard for me. I can't even imagine what that looks like in your hand, the sizes of the yarns and all. So.
And I've spent a lot of money buying yarns that now I won't even use because I didn't know what it was like when I bought it.
Oh, what it was. Yeah. Yeah. I know. There's so much out there. I think that you can learn. I know there's like so much out there. I think it's fascinating, and you learn a lot that's why I kind of like looking at the tutorials too, because you can get a lot of tips from, if you find people that you really like, that you understand what they're doing, and they can give you some tips that can really help you too. So, but yeah, I'm just the novice.
I think we
So
can
my
always
son
learn more.
did, huh?
I think we can always learn more.
Yeah, I think we can learn more. Like that yarn that you sent me, and someone else donated yarn like that, and I still can't figure out how to use it. What was the name of it again?
What yarn?
Do you remember the yarn that was like thin, real thin, like almost thread-like, and then it had parts in it that was very thick?
Oh yeah, that was Patton's yarn. I forget what it was called, but I have a whole bunch more.
And I'm trying to I've seen a tutorial on how they were doing it, but how do you crochet that? For goodness sakes. Parts of it is thin and the other one is like a 5, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you crochet that with one hook to make it look like, I don't know. I can't even imagine. I have some in there too that someone donated. And I'm like, well, what do I use it for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add? Teri, do you want to talk about the challenge that we're having this month, just in case anybody is not aware of it, but I think they mostly are?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I do all the talking all the time.
That's because you like to talk. So every month we have, besides our challenge against each other, and besides our other challenge against each other of how much yarn we use, we also have a challenge that we put out there that there is a prize for everyone to participate, and that is for the month of March. It's just to make something green. It can be anything you want, as long as it's at least 75% green. And if you join our challenges every month, you need to send a picture to either Lottie or I to our email, and you can make more than one. However many you make, that's how many entries you'll get into the giveaway.
Mary Bell, what did the hat look like when you made that with that kind of a yarn that went from thin to bulky? I would love to see that, what it looked like, and Diana, what don't you like about the yarn though? About the unforgettable? It's kind of funny, how we get used to certain things, that we don't, I can just about crochet any type of yarn. It doesn't bother me as much, but I don't really like the one that I don't really care for is, I'm going to tell you why, because I feel like I can't wash it.
Mm,
I'm afraid to wash it. You know which one I'm talking about, Teri?
I do.
The parfait ones that, you know,
Oh, they wash really good.
they do. They don't get all messed up with the loops.
Nope.
I got this blanket one time. You know how I do my ministry for people, and I went to chemotherapy one time. One of my bouts with cancer, I would go there, and Toyota had blankets that they were passing out to all the cancer patients. So I get my blanket, and I'm so thrilled because you know how when you make blankets for everybody else, but you don't have a blanket for yourself, you know? So I'm thrilled. It's peachy keen, and it was done in like that parfait kind of, you know, yarn. So it was in different shades of blue, and I have a blanket, and then I ended up washing it, and it like all the loops got all in the you know what I mean? It got all out of the chain. Do you know what I mean? Like it just like all the loops just came out almost. You know what I'm saying? And it was like it shrunk, like it got, I don't know. Why are you looking at me like that, Teri? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Well, you know, I've made all the grandkids a blanket out of parfait.
No, that I don't know.
And we throw them in the washing machine. They come out fine. And they get washed.
Really? They don't get that? You know what I mean? The loops on it get all like they like you pull the loop out of the row or something.
I don't know.
No, that's never happened. Okay, never mind then. You know, I guess it's okay.
Oh, you really need it, huh?
It's a roving yarn.
Yeah, I don't like roving.
Oh, is that what that is? Is it like that? Stay where they are supposed to. She does use it a lot, huh?
Yeah.
She probably likes it.
Yarn.
Really?
Crystal loves roving yarn. She says it all the time. You know, I tried to make a hat. Did I send you a picture when I tried to make that hat with that yarn that I ended up sending you?
You know how my mind is. You know how my mind is. Don't ask me difficult questions.
You remember I was complaining about the yarn, but you don't remember I made a hat out of it?
Teri, which complaint was this now?
Okay, Lottie.
Which day was this?
It was many months ago. Many.
Oh God, it was months ago, guys. How am I supposed to remember that? No, not at all. I love puzzle yarn.
But have you watched it?
I fell in love. Huh?
Have you watched it?
Oh, if I wash it. You mean that it gets fuzzy like that? It comes off?
Yeah, that's what she's getting. It gets little balls.
Oh, you know what? I should ask my mom because I loved working with it. I love working with it, I will tell you. And I made it for her. So I have no idea. I have to ask her because she actually, she probably washed the heck out of it already by now because she loves to wash. You know, some people hate laundry. My mother loves laundry. And so she probably washed it at least once a week. Oh, I don't know. You know, that is interesting. That's a good question to find out because I've been thinking about using that yarn to make a cardigan, like a nice warm cardigan, you know, for winter. And because I like that thickness, I like the way it feels. But if it's going to do that, you know, I don't like that. You know, when you're on a lot of your items, you get these. Is that what you mean? These little balls that look like it's been worn out? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I hope not. But then I find that a lot of people are telling me that I am not handling my wearables that I make. I shouldn't be washing them in the wash. I should be washing them with a special detergent and hand washing them. And yeah, I have to find, oh, that's not good. I have to find out from her. You know, and you know, it didn't even dawn on me. I was sitting on the couch too. On the couch, you know, and I didn't even look at it like that. Oh, that's terrible if that's the case.
But wouldn't she tell you?
No.
She wouldn't tell you?
My mother loves to do laundry. Okay.
No, but wouldn't she tell you if it was balling up?
No.
No?
I didn't. No, you mean like balling up, but because I think they're saying that it looks worn out, right? That it looks, you know, it's got those, like that fuzz on it, right? Isn't that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No. But then my mom doesn't do laundry like normal, like other people. A lot of the clothes, she only like air dries a lot of it. You know, it's only semi-dry or things like that. So no, she didn't say anything about that. She didn't, but that's kind of worrying to me. But do you guys hand wash your wearables, or do you put them in a washing machine? Because a lot of people tell me I'm doing it wrong, and I stopped doing it. I don't, and I especially don't. And I haven't even been doing my shawls like that, because I'm noticing that it kind of they have a wear to them. You know what I mean? It's starting to look worn, and they're telling me I shouldn't be doing that at all. Oh, that is so upsetting to me, Diana. I'm sorry to hear that, because like I said, I really want it. And I even have some, which one is it? The brown one. Is that backgammon? The blue version of it. I wanted to make a cardigan out of it because I thought that would keep me nice and warm at work where it's drafty, you know, when I'm doing nights. And I thought that would be just perfect for it. But, I wonder if it make a difference if I hand wash it. Maybe that would be better.
Yeah.
You know, they have that special detergent for a lot of the knitting, like the wool ease for if you're with yeah, blankets I put in too. Oh, so you do even your shawls, huh? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, throws are different. I can't even imagine, you know, yeah, that's different. But I'm hearing that a lot, that they're telling me, because you know what? I made one of my tops and I put it in the wash, and one of my sleeves came out like it kind of spread. Do you know what I mean? Like it got like in the wash, like it got pulled at, and I swear that it seems looser on one of my arms. And even though it's not that noticeable, you have to really look at it. But I know it, you know, because I know it. When I was doing the sleeves, I remember them saying even that you have to count to make sure that it's even the same amount as here. You got to count them, you know, while you're crocheting them, so you make sure you got them both looking like identical. So yeah, so maybe that's yeah, that is. I'm gonna have to ask her if it's starting to wear worn out. She said she probably don't even know. She probably didn't even look at that. Who knows? You know, she's also wearing bifocals too. She's probably just so happy to be washing laundry all the time. My mom does. My mother washes everything every week. Woman loves laundry. And I mean everything, like rugs, everything, tablecloths. She pulls it all up every week. She just loves doing it. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. No. Well, that's interesting. Have you used the one that you won, Maribel? Have you made something with it? Have you washed it already? I find that I find my washcloths are rough like that. They're rough. You know, like after you wash them a couple of times, they get and I think that's because of the type of cotton. But I've tried different types of cotton. But not the expensive type for, you know what I mean? For a washcloth, I don't feel like that is, you know, but you know, sorry. No. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would probably be nice too. It's a shame if it is, because like I said, I loved working with it. I thought it was great. It glided on my hook. I thought it was just really nice. But yeah, if that's what it's doing, you know, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I wish they had more colors too, because once you buy all the color, they have what, like 4 or 5 colors only. I wish they had more of a selection too. But I've noticed, have you guys noticed that your Walmart, that's where I got them, they're getting expensive. Like it's almost cheaper to go buy a yarn somewhere else than Walmart. Seriously.
Yeah.
I always go check the aisles, when I'm going to a store with yarn, and I am really disappointed. Like they are really just, I think a skein of yarn now of Red Heart is like $3.49 or something, isn't it? Or is it more? Yeah. That's getting pretty, they used to be cheaper. That was the place to go if you, oh, they did through Premier. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, they used to be cheaper, and I used to go there all the time. And like when you bought Mainstay, it was under $2.
Yeah. Now it's not.
No, now it's like, oh, is it really? Oh, that's a good price
That's
too.
cheaper than Walmart.
It's what?
Cheaper than Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, Red Heart is I don't know what's going on. In my Walmart used to be at least to have that one side of the aisle. Now it's literally 1/4 of the aisle is only yarn. Like there's tons of plastic flowers. Who the heck is buying all those plastic flowers? I want to know, because that's like so my mom's time. My mom loves plastic flowers. Good God. There's more plastic flowers in that aisle than there is yarn. And I can't even believe that, And it's not even like really nice plastic flowers. Like if you go to Hobby Lobby, it's gorgeous, Good grief. Anyway. Teri, do you have anything else on the agenda you want to share?
I don't think so.
No, you don't? Are you sure? No, darling?
I think so. I think I'm
Did
sure.
I tell you your hair looks very beautiful? I like the teal on you. It looks very nice.
Yeah, it's almost out. I need to get it done.
Yeah.
Can't find anybody who wants to do it.
No, I'll do it for you.
Well, I found this one lady but she wants $200.
$200? I'll spray it on for you, honey. I'll come over.
I'm like, I told Christina, I am not paying that much to get a little color in my hair. I'm just not.
Okay, but Maribel, what is the shipping on that? And it's only $5 shipping. Wow. Where do you find all these things? This is what I'm saying. I am like a dummy when it comes to this stuff, because the things you learn. Yeah, I know. She's got gorgeous hair today. She's looking really nice and teal. She's just rocking everything all the time. Let me see. Aberdeen's Wool Company. Oh my goodness. And it's $5 shipping. I gotta look that up.
Okay, so Maribel, this hat and cowl is made with the Patton's roving yarn. Thank you. I kind of love my hair too.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's nice. $5, no matter how much you order. That's good. I'm going to check them out. I'll see, and they have the puzzle yarn. Is that what you mean? I have to check that out, because I do love the puzzle yarn, and it's very, very disappointing to me if that's what happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Teri, do you want to end it then? Say goodbye to everyone, or unless you got something more you want to add.
Okay, Maribel, I'll forward it to Lottie. Thank you.
Where are you seeing that? I don't see that. Where did she say that?
She sent me the hat and cowl that she used the Patton's yarn on.
Yeah. Thank you, Maribel.
So she's got 2 entries into the giveaway.
Oh, she did? Is it green?
Yes. Okay, so do you guys, while we're still here, would you rather, do you prefer or like that, because I like to do the mystery giveaway. So when people get it, it's a mystery for them. Or would you rather know what the giveaway prize is? We're pretty much tied right now in the responses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I've only had everybody that I've asked all said they want mystery. But I will tell you, you know what I want, Terry? I just want to win. Okay.
But, I think that they, like some of them would want it to be a mystery if it was sent to them, but because it's being sent to someone else, they want to know what they got.
Oh.
So that's, yeah.
So maybe it could be yeah.
I mean, I could send it out as a mystery and then, see, Jane likes a mystery. Maribel likes a mystery.
Mystery is fine.
I love a mystery. But I guess I could send it out as a mystery, and then when I know the person's gotten it, do a video on what it was.
Oh, God.
Possibly. I don't know.
Did you ever win a mystery prize, Terry?
No. But I like buying mystery boxes or packages or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's more exciting than if you know what it is.
You're a mystery yourself,
I know.
I'm still trying to figure
you like the mystery of the gifts I sent you?
Oh, Terry, I like anything you sent me because I have your heart. I have your heart in my palm. I have your heart, Terry. So of course I love you, and whatever you send me is good. You know that.
Okay, but did you like it more that it was a mystery than when you open it all up at once?
Well, it was a present. You don't know what you're getting for a present.
But you could have.
No. So, oh yeah. So everybody likes a mystery, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I like a mystery. It makes it more exciting. I mean, it's okay if you know what it is. It's still kind of sort of exciting, but not as exciting as having it in your face and you didn't know what it was.
I always forget whatever the prize is. I'm going to tell you honestly, whenever I go in and they do a giveaway, I even forget that that there was a giveaway because, you always wait like to a month or, a couple of weeks. And then, so whenever I get anything, it's a mystery anyway to me, even because I don't remember what it was. So.
Okay, we're not talking about Alzheimer's patients. We're talking about
I've even told myself I need to start writing down all these giveaways that I enter because I totally probably got it picked how many times and I just I don't know.
All right, so let's wrap it up. It's after 5.
Yeah. Well, by you, by me, it's 7:03. You know? Yeah. Yeah. All right, Terry, wrap it up for everyone.
All right. So thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
And we will see you on the next one.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Hold it right there. First of all, I have to tell you guys, we never are scripted here, so we never know what we're going to do. So if it ever becomes a little boring, you guys, sorry. But we don't. We wing it every time, okay? She doesn't know what I'm going to say.
We have a little script.
What's the script?
Showing our work and doing the wheel.
Oh, but I always forget what's on the wheel anyway. So you did the wheel and I didn't even know you did the wheel. I was like, what the heck is that? I thought it was one of those error messages that appears on the screen.
No.
Well, anyway, you guys, thank you so much for coming and joining us. We're just, like I said, we don't have a script. We just, we just do a bunch of BS and just call it a day. All right, Suzanne, everyone have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful week. I wanted to say have a wonderful evening.
Or have a
Teri.
wonderful month, because we won't be back for at least a month.
Well, we're going to be back for at least 6 weeks because I have to design and write us. Who knows? Maybe even be 2 months. Okay, let's get real here. We're on. This is a challenge that was supposed to be done probably in November, for all we know, and we're doing it in March. So hey, let's not count these weeks. Okay, let's just show up. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. See you guys. Hi, Kivia. How are you? Nice to see you. All right, guys. Bye-bye.